The department is here in Jackson County, Florida. As you can see behind me, this is a home where homeowners were taken for $10,000 by an unlicensed roofer. This roofer did a re-roof where the homeowners ended up with more damage than they had to begin with. The roof was not done to code. Their ceilings have collapsed, and the roofer is nowhere to be seen. They are suffering from health issues due to mold and mildew in their home, and have a significant financial loss.
Okay, he wanted 60% up front, which was $6,200 and some dollars. No, $6,200 some dollars. And then the other 40% we gave him toward the end of the job. And he never showed back up to do the repairs or finish, which he could not repair it anyway. He didn't do anything. He had some young kids doing it. And he was here, he didn't even get on the roof himself, him or his brother. Yeah, and then he contracted the shingles to a guy from Ozark, Alabama. Didn't do that right. There's nails exposed everywhere where they nailed it down. And so it's not right. And he didn't physically do any work or check on them. When it rains, we got to get out the big buckets. And the mold, we had 4 colors of mold. We had the black, which is the least of my worries, but we had red, yellow, and a purple mold, which are real hard to get rid of. Because I used to paint for a living, and I had to try to kill it, and you can't kill that red. It just keeps growing from inside out. So we had to rip, the rock just fell to the floor, sheetrock fell to the floor, and we cleaned it up.
It's not just the money either, too. It's what we've gone through and the sickness that I've gone through.
Yeah, mold's not good, and it affects her real bad. So we have to stay out of that part of the house. Right. We did have a licensed roofer come out twice, and he came out on his good name and done it for nothing. He didn't charge us for an inspection. None of it's up to code. He said every bit of it has to come off, redone.
4 different shingles.
A lot of different shingles that we got up top. The metal's not right. A little over $8,000 to get it re-roofed, but it'll be done right. So it's cheaper than the original bad job,
Still, who's got that kind of money?
So I got to come up with that to get it redone before we can finish the interior on this nice house, and we want to get that done.
After being in construction for about 30 years, I came to work with the state of Florida as an investigator. And since coming to work with the state of Florida, it never dawned on me that people would actually take advantage of homeowners the way that they do. I mean, I was just brought up to do things right, but I've certainly seen a lot of shoddy work with unlicensed contracting since I've come to work with the state. And this is why the state of Florida is so adamant about prosecuting to the best ability we can unlicensed contracting.
The unlicensed roofer that performed work on this home did a substandard job on the roof. The roof is leaking even more so than when the homeowners hired him to begin with. This roofer presented himself as a licensed roofer. He has no credentials as a roofer. And the ceilings have caved in on this family with mold and mildew that has to be cleaned up before a new roof can be put on. Having a licensed roofer come out is even going to cost them additional money than what they paid to begin with. Homeowners, really need to verify licenses. Our licensed contractors, they have the credentials, the experience, the education to do, a great job. And so homeowners really need to verify licenses, and they can do that by contacting our department by email at myfloridalicense.com or by calling us at 866-532-1440. That is also to report unlicensed activity. So we really urge homeowners to get a hold of us, and we will verify those licenses for you so that you're not financially harmed by these unlicensed contractors.